You're sitting there, aren't you? Comfortable in your stagnation. It's easy, isn't it? To let the days slip by, to watch life happen around you while you remain perfectly still. But let me tell you one thing, nothing comes from being idle. Idleness isn't just wasted time. It's like a disease that slowly robs you of your potential, your dreams, your very identity. Every moment you choose inaction, you're actively deciding to become less capable, less interesting, less alive, a shadow of who you could be. Think about it. When was the last time you really pushed yourself, pushed beyond your boundaries, learned something new that made your brain ache? If you can't recall, that's a problem, a big one. Inaction doesn't just affect your present. It becomes your future. It becomes who you are. The person who always has an excuse, always has a reason why now isn't the right time. The one who sees others thrive and grumbles about luck. Is that really who you want to be? Or do you want to be the force that moves, the one who shapes their own path? Einstein said, "Nothing happens until something moves." He wasn't just talking about physics. He was talking about life, about progress, about change. You want a different job, a better relationship, a healthier body? Tough luck. Nothing's going to change until you move. So why not start by updating your resume, reaching out to friends, calling that girl? Take a second to think about what you really want, and then execute. Small moves can lead to big changes, right? It's all about making that effort and seeing where it takes you. And if things aren't coming your way, you've got to go out there and grab them. No one's going to hand it to you. Here's the kicker. You have a choice. Right now, in this moment, you can decide. Stay still, let life happen to you, drift aimlessly through your days, or you can take control. You can choose to move, to act, to push against the inertia that's been holding you back. Time doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't wait for you to feel ready. It moves relentlessly forward, with or without you. Every second you spend idle is a second lost, an opportunity squandered, and those seconds add up. They become minutes, hours, days, years of potential wasted. Nothing changes unless you move. It's that simple and that terrifying. Your dreams won't magically manifest themselves. That book won't write itself. That business won't start itself. That weight won't lose itself. You have to move. You have to act. That first step can be small, and that's totally okay. It just has to be something, anything. Read a page. Write a sentence. Take a walk around the block. The size of the action doesn't matter nearly as much as the fact that you're moving. Because once you start moving, momentum builds. One small action leads to another and another. Think about the power of momentum. How one push can break through a wall that once seemed impenetrable. Like a snowball rolling downhill, gathering speed and size with every turn. Movement is the force that turns dreams into reality, fears into courage, weakness into strength. Don't underestimate the power of starting small. Suddenly, you're not just drifting, you're steering. You're not just existing, you're living. Think about water. When it's still, it stagnates. It becomes a breeding ground for mosquitoes and disease. But when it moves, it carves canyons, it powers cities, it sustains life. You are no different. Stagnation breeds decay. Movement breeds possibility. Look around you. Everything you see, every building, every work of art started with movement. Someone had an idea and took action. They didn't wait for perfect conditions. They didn't wait for permission. They moved. And yes, movement can be scary. It means leaving the comfort of the known. It means risking failure. It means facing your own limitations and insecurities. But remember, courage is not the absence of fear. It's moving forward despite it. Every step into the unknown is a victory over your doubts. Ask yourself, what's scarier? Taking a risk and maybe failing? Or looking back on your life and realizing you never really tried? Change isn't comfortable. Growth isn't easy, but they're necessary. They're what separate the living from the merely existing. They're what give life meaning, what make it worth the struggle. So here's your wake-up call, your kick in the ass, your moment of truth. Are you going to keep sitting there, letting life pass you by? Or are you going to stand up right now and take that first step? Because nothing changes if nothing changes. It's not profound. It's not complicated. It's just the cold, hard truth. You can accept it, or you can keep lying to yourself. But deep down, you know, you've always known. Every second you're standing still is a second you're falling behind. The world won't wait for you to get your act together. Your dreams aren't just chilling on a shelf, waiting for you to grab them. So, what are you waiting for? Every excuse you make is a link in the chain holding you back. Every later you promise yourself tightens that chain. But chains break when you decide to act, when you refuse to accept the status quo. The power to shatter your limitations has always been inside you. Now it's time to unleash it. Think about all the times you've said, someday. Someday I'll start that project. Someday I'll learn that skill. Someday I'll make that change. Well, guess what? Someday is just a fairy tale we tell ourselves to dodge the hard stuff. The truth? It's all about today, this moment, right now. And in this moment, you have a choice. You can continue as you have been, drifting through life, reacting to whatever comes your way. Or you can choose to move, to act, to take control of your direction. Movement doesn't guarantee success, but inaction guarantees failure every time, without exception. You cannot steer a parked car. You cannot sail a docked ship. You cannot live a static life. So what's it going to be? Are you going to keep making excuses? Keep telling yourself that it is not for you? Are you still telling yourself that tomorrow's the day you'll finally kick things off? Or can you see that the perfect moment is now? Tomorrow's just an excuse it's time to start. The choice is yours. But remember this, every moment you spend deciding is a moment you're not moving. And in those moments, life is passing you by. Opportunities are slipping away. Your potential is slowly, silently eroding. Nothing changes unless you change, right? It's more than just a saying. It's the core truth about personal growth and life itself. You can accept it and use it to propel yourself forward. Or you can ignore it and wonder why you're still stuck in the same place year after year. The world doesn't owe you anything. It doesn't care about your potential, your dreams, or your excuses. It only responds to action, to movement, to change. Here's your challenge. Stop reading, thinking, or planning. Just take a tiny step right now towards something you've been putting off. It doesn't matter how small it is. What matters is that you break the inertia of inaction, because once you start moving, everything changes. The impossible becomes possible. The daunting becomes doable. The future becomes now. Remember, nothing changes if nothing changes. But everything changes the moment you decide to move. The power is in your hands. Use it.